of the brave. The famous words that conclude the national anthem of the United States. A country grounded on the principles of unity and equality, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. With a growing prison population of more than 2 million of its citizens behind bars, the U.S. has recently surpassed countries like South Africa and Russia to become a nation with the highest percentage of its population incarcerated, equivalent to 25% of the world's total prison population.
I think it is unfortunate that so many people have given up their lives and behind bars for a lot of nonviolent crimes.
This country was built on people in captivity. Even before slaves, we had, indentured servants.
And these are totalitarian regimes that, can throw people in jail for any reason, and we have more people in jail than they do. There's something wrong with that.
It's quite disturbing to know so many people in the United States are in jail, especially young people, and many are there as of this day for crimes they did not commit.
More disturbing than the overall number of U.S. citizens in jail or prison is the percentage of those men and women who are African American. While blacks make up only 12% of the total U.S. population, they represent about 44% of the total prison population.
There's a lot of black men that are being incarcerated for crimes they didn't commit. Seems like the darker they are, the more of a crime that they're accused of.
For one, there's a stigma, tied to young black males that, we're dangerous or we into crime or whatever that's just perpetuated by society.
Every day, you see people get pulled out their cars, frisked, when it's a normal routine traffic stop.
You can get arrested for pot over here in the black area, and you'll probably go to jail, and you can get arrested over in the white area for the same offense, and you won't go to jail.
One of my concerns is that they're going to get fair treatment by a police officer if they're, stopped or approached for whatever reason.
I had a friend that was incarcerated for something he didn't do. He was held overnight because somebody got raped on our side of town.
We come from a nation where we've always had this obsession where we got to put some type of class of people, in a still position.
Incarceration creates wasted lives, wrecked families, troubled and misguided children, and weakened communities. With just below 10% of black men behind bars, not only are their talents unavailable for development in the black community, the black community spends a great deal of time dealing with this absence.
I think with so many being away from their family, there's a breakdown in the family because that person is missing.
The majority of black families will be without fathers, and that's only going to weaken the family bond.
If a son, his father goes to jail, who's going to teach that son, that young man to be a man?
Where's our next generation going to go? Who's going to teach the children?
Studies have shown that when there's a mother and a father in the household, the kids usually turn out better. And when I mean better, I mean like they have a higher chance of continuing to go to school, making more money than their parents did, also becoming married and staying married, that sort of thing.
This is the kind of thing that has, in my opinion, destabilized the black community.
I think it really created a breakdown in the black family, the black community.
People in the African American community who are affluent, who have reached a level where they're comfortable, where they are able to give back in any way they need to give back in their community.
It's a sense of community, it's a sense of, even though we are poor, we are people, and we don't have to debase ourselves, we don't have to go down that road.
Let them know that there are other routes to success.
Really the best thing is don't do drugs, don't sell drugs, because those are just traps.